What's going on, guys? I don't really have time right now to head back home and like make up a video, edit it and all that. It's like a couple hours, just busy day today. So I'm just gonna do this from my car and just show you guys like what I see and like kind of like why I'm so my conviction is kind of still strong. Like I'm adamant that we're still in a bear market with the S&P 500 still sending. Crude oil is still up. This is on a monthly chart. This is actually really bullish. Now I'm not logged in, so I can't use any of my SMA lines to show you like continuation, but this would be like 50 and the 200 SMA lining up. So ideally what happens is this is like a breakout. So this is just an uptrend. So eventually this looks like to me oil is going to shoot up. And then if I bring up XLE, which is energy, this is one of my prime positions right now. XLE has been going up and up. I had short, dude, I should have kept some of those short-term plays. I sold them too early. But on the monthly, this is very bullish. This is going up. Energy stocks and utility stocks going up basically is like like a predeterminer, or like a predetermining signal that inflation is going to go up. And it makes sense because we have all this AI, data centers, electricity spiking up. I've also been looking at renewable energies. I've been starting a position in, it's called TAN, solar ETF. Extremely bullish. My price target is actually up here at $100. And this can happen anywhere between, this is a monthly chart, so this can happen anywhere in 2 months. One of the reasons too I was thinking about solar was because like during this time I was actually working in the solar fields, and really like now this is anecdotal, but for our union, for our county, solar jobs were just popping up. Now we're starting to see that again. I would say like electrician demand is starting to spike up quite a bit, and there's a lot of electrical needs. But my point is, we have SPX putting in a new all-time high, which is not indicative, meaning that we're in a bull market. In a bear market you can still get sweeps off the highs. I think what it is, if anything, is this is just AI stocks just propping up the indexes to new all-time highs, really, because the Russell is actually underperforming compared to the NASDAQ and the SPX. I wish I could just sign in. No. Let me try it again. Trading. My point too is also I don't even think it'll let me use rates, the rate interest rate. Bring up the poll on that. No, another Tesla showed up. They're using the internet. My point is, like, I think we're still in a bear market. If I were to bring up like Bitcoin, I think right now it's just messing around. I still think like June we're gonna get a pullback because retail is definitely hopping in on the whole AI hype. I could definitely see that, and we're gonna get like some pullback to shake them out. And I still think Bitcoin will probably test like 86K or the 90K area throughout the months. I don't think we're gonna get a rate cut. There's a good chance. It's like 50-50 right now. The market's split on when Kevin Warsh comes in. So I think last week or Friday was Jerome Powell's last day, and what a king, what a end of an era. That man was great. And Kevin Warsh will come in. There's a 50-50 on him getting a rate cut because Trump wants him to. But if inflation's already spiking up, it climbed up quite a bit actually from the last CPI. PPI had a huge spike up, not a good sign. What's likely going to happen, because this happened the same thing during 2021, is they're just going to keep rates still. They're going to keep them at what they are. But if inflation drives too high, then they're going to have to raise rates, actually. So I think that's the big fear coming for Q4, or maybe the end of the summer. That's always been my consensus. That's what I think is going to play out. I really think so. But I've still been buying. I've been buying less of Bitcoin right now. I've just been getting more into stocks. The whole pump in the stock market has been giving me back into the whole euphoria. My plays have been kind of all over the place. I've gotten some more leap plays, like I said, with XLE and Tangent, or I'm sorry, not Tangent. I'm thinking of math, of TAN, but I gotta chill on options. I just need to start going back to DCA. SpaceX apparently supposed to come out second week of June. If it does, buy as much as you guys can. There's a good chance Tesla and SpaceX will eventually merge, which is honestly, I think it's going to happen. I think it's very likely. There's probably going to be a point where Optimus, once it comes out, that Tesla is going to be, yeah, I feel like they'll eventually, both the companies will support one another, and it's just going to be one company, really. I don't know what it would be, Tesla or just SpaceX. I think sometime in the future. But yeah, Tesla, SpaceX, great stocks. I'm going to start adding some more Tesla, SpaceX. I just got a couple shares of MSTR last week. A little bit of Biddy, not the crazy amount I'm buying every week. And then I got my options calls. I think long-term plays. So if you're looking at getting stocks now, I think there's a lot of good commercial stocks and ETFs that are really good, but you gotta hold. If you're gonna do options on them, here's my thing. I think we're due for like a big correction, so I don't want to get too crazy on my options leads. But if it's like the ETFs, the ones I mentioned, energy, I think those will start soaring in Q4. So if getting those now is why I've kind of like started opening up a pretty decent position. Like 10, I got like 3 of them. XLE, I got 6. And they're all 2028 expiration, like summer 2028 expiration. I wish I could get further out. Again, right now just shares the best move. MSTR, I want to do leap calls, but it's too soon. I think, like I've said, I think I've said this in the Discord. I think MSTR is going to range bound, like trade between $100 and $200 for the rest of the time until end of this year. Tesla, I think Tesla, I think the low will be 320, and I think Tesla will kind of get like around 450-ish. I don't know if it'll get to 500. 500, nah, because like I think SpaceX is going to take up a lot of the income, the earners, take up a lot of investors. Like a lot of investors are going to be putting their money into SpaceX. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents, because I haven't had time to post a video. I've just been super busy, just working to buy the dip. This is our bear market. I still full-heartedly believe that. And I'm just buying like crazy. I'm buying like my life depends on it. It's always been my mindset. So I hope you guys are also doing well, and that you're also getting some good discounts, because these are discounts. What we're seeing on the AI stocks that are just pumping up, this is what we'll see with stocks over the next couple of years once we get into our bull market. It's just right now, we're in that part of the business cycle where it's going to suck, and that's the opportunity. This is where you go from having a 10K portfolio to 100K to 200K, literally how it plays out, and it's happened every time. So yeah, as long as you get the right stocks, as long as you get the right stocks, it happens every time. But yeah, you guys have a good weekend, and I'll try to stay in touch. Later, guys.